Hello everyone, welcome you all to today's class. So today we are going to study a very important subtopic of 3D geometry, three-dimensional geometry. Can you guess what is it? Yeah, we are going to study the subtopic plane. Yeah, and the plane is one of the very important subtopic. In three-dimensional geometry until last year. Till 2020. Every year without fail, one question carrying 6 marks must. So this year maybe since we do not have 6 marker question, so you may get one question carrying 5 marks. So and of course that the questions carrying 2 marks and 1 mark, so you may get. But what I mean to convey you, this is one of the very important subtopic, and lots of varieties of questions are also there. And what I can suggest to you, so you must study this subtopic with very clear concept. Conceptual clarity should be there. Okay, so let me just try my level best to help you to clear the concepts. Okay, so what we are going to study today? Yeah, so we are going to study today this. Yeah, already we have started the topic. Yeah, what is the plane and what is normal to the plane we already have discussed, and this is the, you can say, second lecture in the subtopic plane. Yeah, so when to use equation of the plane in normal form, how to know equation of the normal form, equation of the plane in normal form to be used, because we already have studied equation of the plane when the plane passes through a given point and normal to the plane is given. Okay, so that you know. Now equation of the plane in normal form. Yeah, so when we are given unit normal vector n cap and distance d of the plane from origin. So when we are given these two things, unit normal vector means unit vector in the direction of normal to the plane is given, and distance d of the plane from origin is given. Okay, now look at the image here. So you are having this plane phi. You can take P, P1, phi, whatever, naming the plane sign. So yeah, we can see here, this is origin, and from origin, if we drop a perpendicular to the plane, so let ON be the perpendicular to the plane from origin. So it means we are given distance of the plane from origin, which means length of ON is given to us. Okay, so it means D equal to magnitude of ON vector. Okay, so that is given to us. So, and also we are given n cap. N cap means it is the unit vector in the direction of normal to the plane. So every plane has unit normal, right? So any perpendicular to the plane, so that will be in the direction of normal only. You cannot have multiple normals to the plane. Okay, if we drop many perpendiculars, again in vector language, all these perpendiculars will be in the direction of normal. So we consider normal to be unique, right? So it means any perpendicular will be in the direction of this, and since we are studying three vector cases, so that can be taken as normal to the plane. So anyway, so yeah, so ON, so that is the ON cap, or you can say N cap, that is the unit vector in the direction of normal. So n cap equal to what? ON vector divided by magnitude of ON. So it means we are getting ON vector, that is, yeah, that is magnitude of ON into n cap. So magnitude of ON is D. So it means ON vector is D into n cap. Okay, so it means we will be given two things. Just to summarize the things. So one is unit vector in the direction of normal, that we call it as n cap, and distance of the plane from origin, that is d. Okay, and we are taking p, x, y, z, any point on the plane whose position vector is r vector. Okay, now O n vector is n vector, which is d into n cap. Okay, now let me show you how it looks like. I mean, how the whole concept is looking like. So I'm taking you to the GeoGebra plate. Yeah, so that is the best way to visualize three-dimensional geometry. Yeah, so here whatever I have explained you just now, it looks like this. Okay, so here you can see this is the plane, yeah, the origin, and from origin drop the perpendicular. Here in the plate it is written OA, which we have taken there as ON. Okay, so the length of this OA, yeah, in our image it is ON, that is equal to D. So that is given to us. Okay, and also any point x, y, z is also we are taking the position vector of any point x, y, z, that is r vector. Okay, and you see the plane r is a point here. Yeah, x, y, z is any point, and a. So line joining any two points lies completely on the plane as per the definition of the plane. So you can see this. And one more thing I want to show you, you just observe normal to the plane. In whichever direction I may rotate the figure, so n cap is, yeah, n vector, I mean normal to the plane is always perpendicular to the plane. You can see this. Are you able to observe? Yeah, so perpendicular. So n vector is always perpendicular to the plane. It means normal to the plane is always perpendicular to the plane. Right? Okay, so this is the way you can visualize, so that you will be never you will never be able to forget the concept. Okay, done. Okay, so now we can do it very comfortably. So let's move. Okay, so this is the thing you can visualize. Okay, let's go to the explanation part. Okay, so here you can see, just come back to the image. Yeah, so now I can just show you here. Okay, so NP, line joining N and P. So if I write here NP vector, that is on the plane, okay, and ON vector normal to the plane. So normal to the plane is perpendicular to each and every line of that plane. So NP perpendicular to ON vector, right? It means NP vector dot ON vector equal to 0. Two vectors perpendicular, dot product is 0. So NP vector is what? Position vector of P minus position vector of N. I mean NP vector is OP minus ON. So this is OP vector minus ON vector. Okay, dot ON vector, that is equal to 0. OP vector is what? That is OP vector is R vector. So R minus ON vector is DN cap dot DN cap equal to 0. Okay, so now you can see D is any constant. So you can yeah, D is any constant. So you can divide both sides by D. It means you are having uh, R minus D n cap dot n cap equal to 0. What we have done here? We have divided both sides of this expression by D, because D is any constant, length of the line segment, length of ON. Okay, now let's take, so here it is R dot N cap minus D N cap dot N cap, that is equal to 0. So it means we are getting R dot N cap, yeah, N cap dot N cap is what, 1. Okay, so this is square, so 1. So R dot N cap minus D equal to 0. So we are getting here R vector dot N cap equal to D. So this is equation of the plane, equation of the plane in normal form. Okay, and of course this is our vector equation. Okay, I can write it as vector equation if you want. Yeah, so I can write here. This is the vector equation of the plane in normal form. Okay, R dot n cap equal to D. So just observe this, equation. So D is, as we know, D is distance, perpendicular distance, yeah, distance of the plane from origin. Okay, and n cap is unit vector in the direction of normal to the plane. Okay, unit normal vector. So it means, so this D, whenever you have the format here n cap, then only it will be D. R vector anyway it is same for every question, xi plus yj plus zk. Yeah, yeah, position vector of the variable point xyz. But n cap and D. So this will be the perpendicular distance. Yeah, this will be the distance of the plane from origin when we have n cap here, because in the question most probably and in most of the cases, 99% cases, you will be given like this: r dot n vector equal to something. Okay, something, it may be, I may write here k, for example. So r dot n vector this. So this cannot be taken as r dot n vector equal to d. D means this d. Okay, this cannot be distance of the plane from origin. So when you see the question, what you need to see, whether this is unit vector or not. If this is unit vector, then only you can think of r dot n cap equal to d. So then if it is unit vector, then only it will be distance of the plane from origin. Okay, otherwise what we can do, we can convert n vector to n cap, right? So to convert this to n cap, what we have to do? We have to divide both sides by magnitude of n. It means when we make it r here n vector, magnitude of n vector, then k by magnitude of n vector. Okay, now it is in the form of r dot n cap equal to d. So now this will be distance of the plane from origin. Is it clear? Okay. So I will show you the vector equation. Vector equation I have shown you. I will show you the Cartesian equation also. So as we have to study both the form, vector as well as Cartesian form. Okay, let me just use different color. Yeah, to get Cartesian equation, what we have to see? Yeah, so r vector is Anyway, it is xi plus yj plus zk. Okay, so any vector, I mean n cap will be, if I take like this, li plus mj plus nk, where l, m, n are direction cosines of the normal, I mean this vector. Okay, so why I am taking L, M, N? I mean, whenever we take n cap, I mean unit vector, you can see Li plus Mj plus Nk. It is always a unit vector because magnitude of Li plus Mj plus Nk is square root of L square plus M square plus N square. And we know L square plus M square plus N square equal to 1. So magnitude of this vector is always 1. Okay, so that's why this is always a unit vector. So we are taking this as n cap equal to this. So when we write here r dot n cap equal to d, it means what? Multiply, I mean take the dot product of these two. So we can have lx plus my plus nz equal to d. So it means when you have Lx plus My plus Nz equal to D, then yeah. So this is equation of the, you can say Cartesian equation of the plane in normal form. Normal form. That means Cartesian, yeah, equation of the plane in normal form. You can say Cartesian equation only. Yeah. So now how to know this L, M, N? These are direction cosines of, I mean the normal to the plane. So again we have to see sum of the squares of L, M, N. I mean coefficients of x, y, z is 1 or not. If it is 1, then these are direction cosines. Otherwise, what will happen? Otherwise, those will be direction ratios. As I said, in normal case, I mean in 99% cases, you will be given the equation like this. R dot n vector equal to something. Okay. Now here I can say, coming to Cartesian form, you may be given like this. R vector is xi, yj, zk. Okay, n vector will be given like this. Ai plus bj plus ck equal to k or d, whatever. So it means we are getting what? Ax plus by plus cz equal to k d, any constant. So it means A, B, C are direction ratios of the normal to the plane. Okay. So what we can observe here, any equation in the form of ax plus by plus cz plus d equal to 0, I mean any equation, linear equation in 3 variables represents a plane. Okay, just like any linear equation in 2 variables represents a straight line in 2 dimensions, right? Similarly, in 3D, any equation, I mean any linear equation in 3 variables, I mean ax plus by plus cz plus d. This is, I mean this represents the plane. So this is called general equation, general equation of plane. So general equation of plane is a linear equation in 3 variables. Okay, now let's see how to apply this. Okay, just I'm coming to here. So let me take 2 questions and through that I will tell you how to, yeah, apply the whatever we have studied. Okay, our first question is, yeah, just read the question. First question is what? I have taken one question in Cartesian form and one question in vector form. Okay, and through these 2 questions I will tell you the tricks and working rules also. Okay, please go through the question. So first one is find the length of the perpendicular from origin length of the perpendicular from origin to the plane. So length of the perpendicular from origin to the plane means what? D. Find the length of D. Find D. Okay, plane is given by 2x plus 3y minus z equal to 5. Okay. Also find direction cosines of the normal to the plane. Okay. So here you see we are given what? We have to find length of the perpendicular from origin, I mean distance of the plane from origin. Equation of the plane, what is given to us? It is 2x plus 3y minus z equal to 5. Okay, so as I have told you, one form is whenever we are writing r dot n cap equal to d, the corresponding Cartesian equation is Lx plus My plus Nz equal to D. So in this case, L, M, N are direction cosines. The other form which we get in 99% of cases, we get R dot N vector. Okay, we get R dot N vector equal to dk. So like this. So in this case, N vector is in the form of AI plus BJ plus CK. Okay, in that case we get this. So here D is any constant, whether you are putting in left side or right side, that is up to you. I am just talking about general form. So now you see here we have to check whether we have ABC or LMN. Okay, XYZ, coefficients of XYZ, in one case LMN, the other case ABC. Okay, here LMN direction cosines, here ABC direction ratios. Okay, so we have to first of all check whether we are having LMN or ABC. How to check it? To take sum of the squares. We will check it like this: 2 square plus 3 square plus minus 1 square. Is it 1? So this is not 1, and it's not equal to 1. So it means 2, 3 minus 1 are not direction cosines. So it means we are given what? A equal to 2, B equal to 3, and C equal to minus 1. And if we are given direction ratios, how to get direction cosines? We know. Okay, so we know L equal to A by under root A square plus B square plus C square, M equal to B by under root A square plus B square plus C square, and N equal to again C by this. Okay, and plus minus sign, that takes sign of ABC only, so not to wait for that. Now dividing both sides, dividing so dividing both sides by dividing both sides of what? Equation 1, given equation. Dividing both sides of equation 1 by under root A square plus B square plus C square. That is what? Under root 2 square plus 3 square plus minus 1 square under root 14. So we are getting 2 by under root 14 into x plus 3 by under root 14 into y minus 1 by under root 14 into z equal to 5 by under root 14. Okay, now we are getting what? So which is in the form of, which is which is in the form of Lx plus My plus Nz equal to D. Okay, that means, so here this 5 by root 14, the distance of the plane from origin equal to 5 by root 14. And also you have to find direction cosines. So direction cosines of normal to the plane, so that will be 2 by root 14, 3 by root 14 minus 1 by root 14. Okay, so quickly also you can cross check, you can verify your answer, because as you know, L square plus M square plus N square equal to 1. So you can quickly cross check your answer also, right? So this is the way when we have to find the equation in, we are given the equation in Cartesian form. So what is the tricks we have used? First of all, first step, what is the trick here? The trick basically, yeah. So at the moment you see the equation given in the form ax plus by plus cz equal to d or minus d equal to 0. So like the given equation, so this is given to you. Okay, step 1, you have to check whether you are given, check whether the equation given in the form of Lx plus My plus Nz equal to D, or Ax plus By plus Cz equal to D. Okay, first check. So to check that, what you have to do? You have to take the sum of the squares of coefficients of x, y, z. Okay. Okay. Now, in case you are not, you do not have this, you checked it and you found it is given in this form, ax plus by plus cz equal to 1. So if it is in the form of ax plus by plus cz equal to d, divide both sides by under root, divide both sides of the equation by under root of the equation by under root a square plus b square plus c square. Okay, now step 3 is, so divide. So now you have, now equation is reduced to the form, Lx plus My plus Nz equal to D. Okay, so now you are getting D and direction cosines. Okay, now in case you are given the equation in the form of vector equation, let me bring that question. So quickly we will take the second question, and yes. So did you understand what I'm trying to tell you? Okay, in case you are given Cartesian form, you can do like this. So 99% cases you will not be given in R dot n cap or the other form. Lx plus My plus Nz equal to D. So 99% you will not be given like this. So you have to reduce this to that proper format. Okay. taking this down so that okay, so here is our question. Okay, just go through the question once. Okay, see. Okay, so here you can see find vector equation. Find vector equation of the plane which is at a distance 7 units from the origin. We are given d equal to 7. Okay, which is normal to the vector this. So normal to the vector this means plane is normal to this vector. Plane perpendicular to this vector. It means we are given the vector here. So when you write the vector here, you have to check whether you are given n vector or n cap. So in order to 3i plus 5j minus 6k become unit vector, you have to see magnitude should be 1. So here if you check magnitude of this vector is not 1. So you have to write here it is n vector, not n cap. 3i plus 5j minus 6k. So n vector is given, find n cap then. So n vector by magnitude of n vector. Okay, so 3i plus 5j minus 6k divided by magnitude of this vector 9 plus 25 plus 36. Okay, so we are given this 36 plus 9, 45 plus 25, 70. So it means 1 by root 70 into 3i plus 5j minus 6k. This is our unit normal vector. So we are given d and unit normal vector. Okay, so vector equation of the plane is r, so r dot n cap equal to d. Okay, that means r dot n cap means 3i plus 5j minus 6k divided by root 70. This is equal to 7. So your conclusion should be what? So vector is, it is r dot 3i plus 5j minus 6k equal to 7 root 70. Okay, so this is basically here in case you are given the vector equation, equation in vector form. So first of all, suppose so here working rule is what? The working rule, suppose you are given, suppose the question is like this, you are given r vector dot n vector equal to d. It means first thing you have to check whether it is n vector or n cap. Okay, if it is in this form, so we need n cap here. Okay, so divide both sides by magnitude of n. Okay, second step you will getting what? We will get the equation in the form of r vector dot n cap, that is equal to your d by this, that is r dot n cap equal to d. Okay, then this will be the distance of the plane from origin, right? And direction cosines from n cap, you can find direction cosines of the what? Normal, right? Because direction cosines, whenever we write any vector Lx plus My plus Nz, okay, so that this is basically unit vector. Okay, so n cap can be written like this. So Lmn will be direction cosines of the normal vector. Okay, so I think this is very clear to you. So how to find d, right? How to reduce the equation to normal form. Yeah, if you are already given n vector and d, how to get the equation, and you are also familiar with both Cartesian and vector equation of the plane in normal form, and you also could visualize how the, I mean, whenever we have the plane in normal form, how does it look like? Okay, so thank you so much, and I hope you will practice the questions related to this concept. Okay, so let's wind up the class today. So maybe next class will be coming with some different, yeah, the other type of things. Uh, okay.